It's either haunted or a recent murder. There's actually a haunted house that just went up for sale in Massachusetts. It's way too far from where I'd like to be, but it's a really nice house. And in the description, it even mentions that this is like a world-renowned paranormal activity area that's been on multiple different paranormal activity TV shows. So I guess this house is super fucking famous. It's also out of my price range, so, you know, it doesn't matter anyway. So this, I guess the last time it sold for $684,000. Which, like, that's crazy, man. That's crazy cheap. When did that sell? 2015? Oh, no, 2015 for $315,000. Oh my god, that's even worse. Oh, when you guys see what this is being sold for now. This was sold in 2015 for $315,000. And I suppose this 684 is what they're estimating it's worth now. It's got a 10,000 square foot lot, so it ain't got much land. Is the ghost a nice one? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, these are tiny images too. But like this stairway, it's beautiful, and it makes you feel like a ghost is going to appear. You've seen this house in Scooby-Doo. Ah, like these pictures are taken in such an angle where like it's beautiful, but I feel like a ghost is just gonna fucking show up in the picture, man. How are the hallways, though? I don't like them. Okay, this is weird. You would expect a way better dining table in a house like this. Why is it so strange? Why are there 4 chairs of one type here and then 2 types of a different type of chair? What the hell is this? Does it come with hidden rooms behind bookcases? I'm not sure. That is a gorgeous fireplace. That is beautiful. Look at all the fucking scuff on the floor from all the little bootsies over the years. That's so crazy. Oh yeah, look at this beautiful fucking statuette with a light on the staircase banister. That's so fucking pretty, man. I want something like that on my staircase. Look at how nice this is carved. This isn't some like basic bitch light wood swirled banister with those white fucking spokes. This is beautiful. Oh, this gives me the heebie-jeebies, not the hallway chair. This is like in a phasmophobia house where like the telephone next to this chair just randomly goes off while you're trying to find the ghost in the house. Spooky! The statue's eyes follow you as you walk by. That one's quite spooky. It's so spooky. Oh, this actually is like, it looks like a room in a phasmophobia game. Oh, there's the necessary baby doll that's in every haunted Victorian manor. Also, these are some weird built-ins. They're just like randomly fucking there. They're not even like in the corner or anything. Like, that's strange. And I have no idea what this is. I look at tons of old houses and I don't know what this is. That's the secret door. That's where the gnomes live. This is also a very creepy shot. And since the image is so tiny, I know that whatever this thing down here is in this doorway is just something in the kitchen, but it looks like a spooky glowy eye, and I don't like that. I don't know why you would have this picture next to your sink. I guess you just need Jesus with you always. Is this a fucking candle holder for the bathroom? That's cool as fuck. Hey, there's another one of those weird fucking doors that was on the wall in that other room. It's the exact same design. That's a nice fucking hinge, too. Man, this place has ornate doorknobs and ornate hinges. God damn. Yeah, more carving. This looks like above a doorway. That's crazy looking. It's crazy. It's got some like weird like heat treatment on it and then carving. And then it's got like some metallic thing like embedded into it. That's crazy. It's a Masonic puzzle. You know, there probably is a Masonic puzzle room in this house. I would not doubt it. Oh my god, that's another beautiful fucking fireplace. There's a brand new toilet in there. It's still got the little fucking tape on it. This house seems like it would have Resident Evil logic. To get to the bathroom, you have to find the heart-shaped key and put it into the painting so you could solve the shadow puzzle. I would just pee my pants. I would never be able to solve the puzzle fast enough, man. See, this is another beautiful room, but it's creepy. And you even have a safe for when people rob your house. And you know in this area, it's not going to be the usual suspects. It's going to be someone thinking they're on a JRPG quest. They're going to be like, I'm playing Red Dead Redemption and I'm a schizophrenic. You never know what you're going to get. God, that does look like the Red Dead Redemption 2 safe. Red Dead Redemption's a JRPG now? No, but I typically play JRPGs with Red Dead Redemption being a exception to that rule. Sherlock Holmes is gonna rob this house. They're gonna need to call that Boston guy from that game I played and have him solve the murders because he's already a ghost. He can communicate with them. Oh my god, look at that front door. Can you imagine knocking on this thing for fucking trick or treat, man? I'd be scared as a child. This one has souls inside and ghosts. Phantom Sartorius, thank you for the €5. We found Satan's vacation residence. The devil went down to Georgia, says the song. I call bullshit. He stopped in Massachusetts. It's a very creepy, but very beautiful home. Very creepy, very beautiful. So it's for sale again. Up from $315,000 in 2015, you can now have your very own paranormal activity house for the low, low price of $1.2 million. Step into the infamous S.K. Pierce mansion, ranked the second most haunted home in New England and the 9th in the U.S. This legendary 7-bed, 3.5-bath Victorian masterpiece spans 3 full floors of historic grandeur and chilling intrigue. Famed for its paranormal activity and globally recognized by ghost hunters, history buffs, and thrill seekers alike, this property is the ultimate opportunity to create a destination Airbnb. Fuck you! Fuck you, you piece of shit! Boutique B&B or unforgettable event venue that guests will travel far and wide to experience. Original period details, dramatic architecture, and countless tales of ghostly encounters make this Gardner, Mass icon a rare investment opportunity. Commercial 1 zoning allows for huge potential. Whether you envision hosting haunted tours, overnight stays, or exclusive one-of-a-kind retreats, the possibilities are as endless as the stories held within these walls. Own a true piece of haunted history and turn legend into legacy. These people are worse than the demons. Truly, I read the first part of this description, but I didn't read up to the part where they were talking about making it into a fucking Airbnb. God, I hate boomers so fucking much, dude. I cannot wait for them to be extinct. You're gonna get influencers pissing on everyone. Well, it's not Japan, so they probably won't piss on the floors, but I have a feeling it wouldn't stay very safe. I could understand doing tours in it, because at least you have, like, specific people watching everyone in the house, but, like, God, man. What the fuck? We were joking about the ghosts. I wasn't. I wasn't joking about the ghosts. I opened this saying, this is a world-renowned haunted house. That's a beautiful home. It's a beautiful home. I can't afford it. I can't afford a $1.2 million fucking haunted mansion, dude. Especially, it only has a 10,000 square foot lot, so it has like 0 fucking yard. Huh, whoever like bought this house in 2015 did a fantastic job restoring it though. I will at bare minimum praise the people who bought it for $315,000. I think they're fucking insane, thinking that since 2015, their $315,000 haunted house is now $1.2 million. But that's a different story. That piano's still here. And they have a BDSM chair in the lobby now for some reason. I don't know why that's there. There's commercial fire alarms in here, which really bothers me. I don't know why those are there. Look at this creepy ass fucking bride statue in the corner, man. I live for that kind of shit. That's great. Your realtor is a content source. I love that woman. The walls are delightful. The walls are very delightful. I like that wallpaper. Ghosts, how bad the dating market is. You would buy just for a chance to meet someone from 200 years ago. Oh, there's that nice fireplace again. That's nice. More historical photos here. I'm gonna hold on to the hope that maybe they didn't use this as an Airbnb and maybe they just gave tours. Because there's a lot of like old properties that the people who purchase give tours of in Mass. The house has at least 2 pianos and an organ that you've seen so far. There are even tales of murder. It is said that a prostitute was strangled in the infamous red bedroom on the 2nd floor, while another boarder, a Finnish immigrant named Aino Saari, burned to death in the master bedroom in 1963. Brother, where are you reading this? I want to read this. Ah, here we go. Sylvester Pierce was a wealthy businessman who achieved his fortune as the owner of the S.K. Pierce & Sons Furniture Company. The success of the company and the furniture industry led to Gardner, Massachusetts being known as Chair City. What a boring thing to be known for. In the late 1800s, or 1880s, Pierce decided he would build a mansion befitting a man of his public stature. The mansion he created was a marvel for its time. The nearly 7,000 square foot mansion boasted 10 bedrooms and took 100 men a year and a half to build. I read that sentence. 100 men a year and a half to build. I was like, wow, he took 100 men a year? The Palace of Chair City! Hand-carved moldings and cornices are seen throughout the home. Painstaking detail was used to create every inch of this masterpiece, from the master bedroom to the servants' quarters. The guest list was one for the ages, as the home is said to have hosted the likes of former President Calvin Coolidge, Minnesota Fats, Bette Davis, P.T. Barnum, and Norman Rockwell. I don't know who Minnesota Fats is. I've never heard that name. I know the rest of these people. Chair City House doesn't even have matching chairs. I know, how dare they? Also serving as a well-known meeting place for the Freemason Society. Holy shit, we were actually just joking about that. We were joking about the Freemason fucking puzzles earlier, but apparently that part's real too. Apparently that part's real too! Pierce, his wife Susan, she would be named Susan, and their son had big dreams when moving into this one-of-a-kind mansion, but their dreams fell apart when Mrs. Susan Pierce mysteriously succumbed to a bacterial illness just weeks after moving in. After a year of mourning, Pierce married Ellen Pierce, a woman 30 years his junior, with whom he had 2 more children. Pierce passed away in 1888, leaving behind his new wife and their 3 sons. When Ellen Pierce passed away later, the 3 sons bickered constantly over the ownership of the mansion and the chair business. The Great Depression ended up stifling the business, and eventually SK's youngest son, Edward, took control of the mansion. The mansion underwent hard times as the family fortune dwindled. Edward turned the mansion into a boarding home where some unsavory activity, such as drinking, gambling, and prostitution, became the norm. There were even tales of murder. It is said that a prostitute was strangled in the infamous Red Bedroom on the 2nd floor, while another boarder, a Finnish immigrant named Aino Saari, burned to death in the master bedroom in 1963. Some believe that this was a spontaneous combustion, as there was little damage to the surrounding room. That's crazy! Another story has a young boy being drowned in the basement. Minnesota Fats, the nickname of Rudolph Wonder One, a charismatic American pool hustler and entertainer who gained fame by associating himself with the fictional character from the 1961 film The Hustler. Huh, interesting. A woman dying of a bacterial infection in the 1880s is not in any way mysterious. It is in fact mundane and even expected. Yeah, I don't really think it's that mysterious, but I guess they might have thought it was mysterious because they were like, ew, it's a brand new home. Everything is new and shiny and wonderful and clean. And then suddenly stricken with bacterial infection. That's a pretty fucking crazy backstory for the house. A spontaneous combustion? How many of those tales have even happened in human history, man? That's a rare occurrence in and of itself, man. It's a haunted house ad. They'll say it was a mystery. I don't know. It's also funny that this man built a fortune. He built a name for himself. He made tons of fucking money. Built an empire and a lasting mansion to outlive his own legacy. And his sons fucking wasted all of his money. Like, how often does that happen where, like, you have a parent that, like, strives to make a name and make a fortune and deliver something to their successors, and then their successors are just kind of like pieces of shit that end up wasting all of the money and saving nothing for their children? A tale as old as time! Yeah, 3 generations, man. 3 generations and it's all fucking gone. Over the subsequent years, guests of this mansion have suggested that it is rich with paranormal activity. The ghosts of S.K. Pierce himself, Susan Pierce, Edward Pierce, as well as a nanny named Mattie Cornwell, a gentleman named David, who some believe to have been the Red Room Strangler, the prostitute who was murdered in the Red Room, a young boy, a younger girl who was perhaps the granddaughter of Pierce, I know sorry, and some unnamed dark entities in the basement that have been described as some of this mansion's many ghostly residents. Alright, I have questions. Why would the man who was the strangler in the Red Room, why would his ghost be here? I can understand the prostitute that he murdered in the red room, but why would the murderer be a ghost here? His punishment. I mean, maybe? Like, when he died peacefully in a hospital bed years later, his ghost was just transported and trapped in the house, maybe? I don't know. Ghost is echoes of the past. He just wants to keep strangling hoes. We all know S.K. Pierce is haunting this place because his sons did not take care of his legacy. Guests have experienced everything from voices, chanting, full-body apparitions, moving furniture, screens flying off windows, slamming doors, the sounds of footsteps on the stairs and halls, sudden temperature changes, foul odors, shadow people. That's racist. And an ominous lion's roar which can shake the house. Why would there be a ghost lion in the house? Which many believe is the former Mr. Pierce imposing his displeasure with the current state of the home and its residents. And that's why this is the perfect location for your next Airbnb. Others have felt the pressure of hands actually pushing them. One visitor felt that a presence was attempting to push her down the steps, while another was almost forced out of a third-floor window. Paranormal experts have said that the entities in this mansion are the most advanced they've ever seen, and they are capable of harnessing electrical energy and converting that power into the ability to move large objects and impose their will physically on their current surroundings. Previous homeowners have taken great strides in uncovering the secrets of this home. Well-known paranormal groups such as those from TV shows Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventure, and My Ghost Story have visited this home to learn more about these possible hauntings. The stories of this home have also been captured in books such as Haunted Massachusetts and Bones in the Basement. Surviving the S.K. Pierce Haunted Victorian, a book written by Joni Mahan, chronicling the previous owner's experience in the mansion. The house has been cited as the number 2 most haunted house in Massachusetts and the 9th most haunted house in the USA. Well, now I want to know what the number 1 most haunted mass house is. In 2015, the Dark Carnival acquired this property with the intent on fully revitalizing this once great Victorian and restoring it to the beautiful centerpiece of the neighborhood that it once was. Once the renovations are complete, the Dark Carnival will open the mansion to the public for overnight rentals for the brave souls who wish to experience the mansion during its darkest hours. I can only imagine how expensive that is, but like renting this place out like that, I don't know, it really worries me for like the damage people might cause. Ghost hunting with Kier, finally. Dude, I fucking love paranormal shit. I actually end up scaring myself into losing sleep because I believe in the paranormal. And for the historical ghost tours where guests can learn about both the positive and negative history of this home. During the Halloween season, we plan to open the basement only of the mansion, weekends in October, and for what will truly be a one-of-a-kind S.K. Pierce-themed Halloween attraction, as it will be the only haunt in the country that combines the haunt industry and the paranormal industry. As guests travel through the bowels of the mansion, they will encounter 30 to 35 of our trained actors, high-end illusions and animations, and may even get a glimpse of the truly paranormal. Best of all, since this attraction is only in the basement, guests can have some scares in the spirit of the season without ever affecting the majesty of the main levels of this marvelous home. That's a good point. That's a good point. There's no risk of like damaging anything down there. When I went on a ghost tour in Portland, that was a lot of fun. It was a lot shorter than I was hoping for, and we didn't really like travel too much in the Shanghai tunnels, but it was still really fun. And it was really interesting listening to the tour guides talk about people who have been on the tour and have like felt ghostly presences. When I hear about people feeling the ghostly presences, I'm kind of like, there's probably a lot of people lying because they want the attention, right? But like, it's still interesting to hear about. Note, this attraction is not for the faint of heart. There's a good possibility you will witness paranormal activity. The entities in this mansion are extremely advanced and have demonstrated a unique ability to impose their will physically on guests. For this reason, a detailed injury waiver must be signed by each guest prior to experiencing the SK Haunted Victorian Mansion. Please do not behave in an antagonistic manner towards these entities at any time, as you may be placing yourself and other guests in danger. Do you think you'd be more likely to have ghost sex if you were to lay on the bed in the red room where the prostitute was strangled? Or do you think that that would eventually culminate in you getting strangled, right? Because if the ghost can put his ghost dick inside of you and give you the ectoplasm, surely he could also strangle you. And surely if you're in the room where the prostitute was strangled, he would want to strangle you, right? Before we watch a video though, let's look at the restoration work done by that website of ghost hunters. Both the ghost sex and the ghost strangling. The ghost likes it kinky. Say your average Danny Phantom episode. Oh my god. Well, if the ghost prostitute is strangling you in the bed where they were strangled, is it scary or kinky? No, the ghost prostitute is the one who got strangled. But also apparently the ghost of the strangler, his name is David, is also in the house. So you lay on the bed naked and be like, David, I'm ready, take me. It's skinky. Warning, very spoopy. Gonna be a meme of 5 ghosts surrounding a woman to haunt on a couch. Oh my god. At least they got a much better fucking table here. Oh, this is just like my grandma. My grandma had a table with like this heavy glass on the top, and she would also put newspaper stuffs underneath it. So we had like someone knocked on my door, and that's not normal, so it scared me, chat. It scared me, chat. Alright, I'm back. Alright, I'm back. It's the people from the Kirsche department who aren't arrested, but not my apartment, not my problem. That's what I say. One thing you have to give these paranormal weirdos is they do know how to restore the house to make it look good. Yeah, they did a fan-fucking-tastic job, man. They did a fantastic job. That's beautiful. I don't think that BDSM chair belongs in this house, though. That's my one complaint. Oh, there's a fucking air vent in the floor there. The grating is beautiful on all of those. Look at it. They made it so pretty. They gave it another fucking layer of varnish, man. This door right here, it looks large enough and shallow enough to have been a dumbwaiter. You once went in a dryer, stupid friends wouldn't let you out. Yeah, I've never done that. Maybe I did have better self-preservation instincts than other children. That's crazy. Children find esoteric ways to off themselves. I'm wondering how often it's children finding esoteric ways to off themselves, or parents killing their children and just being like, oh, little Jimmy always liked crawling in the dryer, and we tried to tell him that was dangerous, but he didn't listen. Fork in the outlet. Your stepsister got stuck in the dryer all the time, Skewky. You like the house segment specifically? If they have some paranormal stuff thrown in, it's more fun. I like the spooky house. Better you get a performance from Buffalo Bill and not a performance from Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs. I don't like that. I don't like that. I like how this dishwasher is built in. I don't like how it's on the island. I feel like that's really fucking weird. I don't think I'd like an island dishwasher. But I do like this kitchen. That is a really nice, like, fucking large sink, too. Imagine having a microwave. Wait, they have 2 microwaves. Why do you need 2 microwaves? What's wrong with you? Oh my god, when it's not super reflective, look at the way that the ceiling looks. It looks almost like stone. That's so fucking cool. I love this ceiling. Man, I wish I could afford a haunted mansion. Victorian kitchens were an afterthought because it wasn't long before that kitchens were in a separate building away from the house. That's true. You had the little slave houses. We have seen multiple houses that had slave houses with them, so, you know. Porcelain doll hate. I do. I've convinced you Victorians are based. They're a very, like, distinct style, so I understand why a lot of people wouldn't like the aesthetics of a Victorian house. It's very eccentric. It's a lot of patterns. It's a lot of carvings. It's a lot going on. It's very busy, like, aesthetically. But I fucking love that. I'll see a hallway with, like, 2 different patterns, like one under the stairs, one on the wallpapers. They'll have paneling. They'll have, like, ornately carved staircases with the fucking, like, drop down in the doorways, wood carvings. I love that shit. It's so busy, but it's so beautiful to me. We should ask the president for a loan. Donald Trump, I wish to buy a Victorian mansion. I am an anime woman. Please give me $2 million. Oh, they have a different chair up here now. I don't know what this thing is. I don't know what this wire going to this like little pedestal is. I mean, oh no, I do know, because this is a sewing machine. So this is like the little spindle that all the yarn would be on, and then the yarn would go up to here, and then it would get fed into the sewing machines. Oh, okay, I see. I understand. It's beautiful, but it's also creepy. This would make me feel so uneasy being in here. You know you're in a nice old house when there are paintings of the house inside the house. That's the level of redundancy I hope to achieve with my home. The things you do on that floor, it's very shiny. The fireplace is so nice. Yeah, that's a really ornate fireplace. Like, that doesn't look like metal. It looks like it's some sort of stone. And I don't think it's marble. And I don't want to, it's too dark to be jade. So I don't know what it is, but it looks real fucking nice. And Kirsche not hiring the hunchback guy from Scary Movie. Quick, child, take my strong hand.
Take my hand! Ah!
Everything in my being wants to sleep in this room, but I'm also, like, creeped out by it. And I feel like I would feel incredibly uneasy setting foot in this room. I hope they kept the red room the red room. I can't wait to see how they restored the red room, chat. We're not gonna... The red room. They did keep the red room red. I'm gonna mark points off for the modern bed, though. All right, this bed is too modern. You're gonna put the modern bed in the room with the murderous ghost? That's just insulting. Why did they put a porcelain doll in the murder room? Why would they do that? The old bed probably wasn't sanitary anymore. Okay, it looks less modern than it did from over here. Over here, it looked like a fucking IKEA bed. I was like, how are you gonna buy some fucking IKEA piece of shit and put it in the murder room? I'm upset. I'm less upset now. I'm sorry I prejudged you. Okay, I don't know what's going on in that red room. I wonder if the red room we saw was the red room, or if this room over here is... Oh no, this is a bathroom. This is a bathroom with a weird picture in it. Like, I don't know why they made them this way. Right? Because, like, doesn't it seem like it makes more sense the way we have them made today with the box being towards the bottom of the toilet? So why were they made like this previously? Higher tank is more water pressure. Really? Gravity forces the flow. Really? I didn't know that. Maybe we shouldn't have moved on from the bathroom. I don't like this bedroom. I don't like this bedroom because it seems like a boarding room for, like, little girls whose parents abandoned them and then they got adopted by, like, the meanest bitch in town. And she's like, yeah, I don't give a shit about you. You're gonna stay on the 3rd floor without heat, without air conditioning. Sit in this bed, play with this red ball, you dumb bitch. No one loves you. That's why your mom abandoned you. That's what I think of when I see this room. And then also, why are there Raggedy Ann dolls over here on the side? And this doll next to the Raggedy Ann doll looks like it is headless. I'm about to say something racist, chat, but it's a story. It's not how I think, so it's fine. So this doll, this headless doll, let me move my dumb hat out of the way. This headless doll next to Raggedy Ann, right? Okay, it looks like a mammy. So it looks like this is like a black arm and then another black arm and then it's got like a belt on and it's wearing like the kitchen mammy outfit and you can see a little bit of the black head and there's like a bonnet on it. Okay, that's kind of what it looks like a little bit. It looks more like a headless doll, but it also could be a mammy. I poke my head into antique stores every so often. I poke my head into antique stores and every so often, there will be cookie jars. I wonder if I still have this picture. And it's a very unassuming cookie jar, right? Very, very unassuming cookie jar. What is that, a muffin? And then when you put the top of the cookie jar on... Oh. And I'm just like, who's gonna buy this? Who is gonna buy this cookie jar? Why would you even try selling this? may I have a cookie? I was like, where did someone find this? And why are they selling it? What is happening? There are always collectors. Historical purposes. Yeah, it's $120 if you would like to buy this cookie jar. Someone probably bought it because this was like at least half a year ago. Add it to throne. No, it's probably gone. Someone probably bought this. Oh my god. AJ the Groundhog, thank you for the 10. You just got back from doing your laundry and you're randomly flashbanged by Mammy Two Shoes. Funniest shit I've seen. Seeing that kind of shit at antique places always gives me a bit of a giggle. Because I'm like, what was the conversation like when someone brought that in and they were like, hey, how much will you give me for this? Like, what was that conversation like? Can't risk someone finding this in my attic. My wife's family can never know I owned this. These are kind of cool. I like recessed windows. I can't tell how recessed they are though, because they look like they're pretty recessed, but then the bottom of them looks like they're not as recessed as the rest of it. That's kind of weird. Why does this look like a basement that Freddy Krueger would chase you through? Why? Wow, those are recent. Well, I mean, yeah, you gotta update the guts of the pipes and shit. Perfect. That's not historic. To create context, thank you for the 5. I humbly request 1 ghost segs, please. Am uninitiated. There were several articles we read on stream of women being like, I was unsatisfied in my marriage, and then I started having sex with ghosts, and then I left my husband for the ghost because the sex was that good, and the ghost actually cared about my feelings, unlike my husband. And it's just like, hold on, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure Fillion would scare the ghost with her antics, and they would try to protect her from herself instead. Blang. I want to see what we have in this video.
It's the first time I've ever investigated by myself, so it's also scary.
He had to make the noise himself for the camera cut.
This place is truly the most active place I've ever been in my life.
Why is there like saran wrap on the walls?
What?
You didn't hear that?
What?
It just sounded like 2 people having a full-on conversation.
He's having a schizophrenic attack?
At this point is that the bones were in fact identified as human. If that was verified. So I'm gonna put you in the basement.
Ooh, scary business license! Oh no, there's a permit to build. Ooh, scary building permit!
Oh. Okay.
Oh, they rung
Thank you
the
for
bell.
being here.
They rung the bell! What in the dollar store, Walter White? Is that what I have to do, chat? If I do end up buying an old home like this, I need to put bells in certain rooms and be like, if you're here, please ring bell. Ding, fry are done.
And James, we are going to be investigating
Hi, James.
the SK Pierce mansion.
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready, man. I'm nervous.
We caught some pretty crazy stuff on our walkthrough.
This guy's kind of cute. That was
dude,
that's a cute ghost hunter.
You want to go upstairs?
Yeah, I say we go upstairs, man.
Would you like to lead the way?
Absolutely.
All right, so we are
So
actually
gay. Shut up, chat. He's not gay.
During the day.
Into business. We call this foreshadowing.
James and I will be investigating with Jason Hawes and JV later at night. I just want to really show you guys that investigation shouldn't always be at night, and you can.
What? They're not even here at night?
It's not a specific time where things are more active. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna catch some crazy stuff. I know we are. So, and we're gonna show that to you. So.
Yeah, and the reason
is that why they're using the black and white filter to obscure the fact that it's during the daytime?
As we progress, so we didn't want to have
like, sorry, we couldn't afford how much it was to stay here at night.
That's weird. So we're just gonna keep it in IR, and you'll see the sunset as we progress throughout this.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Try to make it look less stupid. That's
Let's
okay.
go
He's
in
still cute.
This is that room.
That room. That
All right,
doesn't look
so
like the
this
red room.
Is where a man actually burnt to death on this bed, which is crazy.
Shh.
And this right here is a piece of the wood that was burnt.
That's cool as fuck.
Let's start in the...
Some of the houses that I've seen while I've been house hunting, they do have like little artifacts from the house that have been like dug up or like preserved before renovations happened, like inside shadow boxes or like frames like that. And I think the coolest one, we don't have a lot of like, I don't know how to word this. What kind of houses are these? Like when you look at European countries, right? They have houses that are way older than houses built in the US, right? And so when you look at super, super old houses in some European countries, they basically look like they're made out of a bunch of like circular or slightly square-ish rocks that have been plastered together. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like that kind of like stone-built house instead of like a brick or like concrete. We don't have many of those here. But I've seen a couple of those, and in one of those like stone-built like European-style houses, they had dug up like some sort of tools that maybe were used either by the person who lived in the house or to maybe build the house. And they take these tools and they put them in like, you know, shadow boxes and then frame them in the house. And I think that's a really cool part of history to have. Cobblestone? Yeah, kind of like a cobblestone house. Yeah, cobblestone. That makes sense. A bed was located in the room. Not literally that bed. Yeah, the other bed was burnt, I guess. Masonry houses. For America, old as 100 years. In Europe, old as at least 400. Yeah, we don't have a lot of those, like, cobblestone-looking houses. There's some here, but they're definitely not as frequent as a thing as they are in Europe. Forgetting about the ruins of Native American homes. Some of them are several thousand years old. I mean, yeah, but they're also not made of cobblestone. Those are not cobblestone houses. Buy the house, find all the gay ghost hunter Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I do need to buy a haunted house, and then I can get a ghost hunter himbo. Man, you're a genius.
This room and investigate.
Yeah, so I don't know if we were told a name, but we didn't get a name. He came home, he was an auto mechanic, and he had oil on him. He lit a cigarette. Went up in flames, burnt alive here. No one helped him. The house was full of people.
This is a vibration sensor I actually brought from Ghost Stop. So while we're in here, I'm going to test
vibration
it out a couple times.
sensor, eh? Did you borrow that from your girlfriend?
You turn it on. And this. Alright. So we're going to go put it over here.
Ghost hunting tools are so goofy, man. Like, I love watching this shit, but all of their tools are so fucking silly.
So just to show you guys. It'll go up.
That's some silly shit. Yeah, I made like fucking carnival noises. Doodaloo. You're gonna have to hit the bell harder if you want to win a stuffed animal.
We'll keep that there. And yeah, I mean, we'll talk. We'll see if we can catch anything.
Man, I love that wallpaper.
All right. If SK Pierce is here with us today, can you make yourself known? Oh.
Oh.
Are you seeing?
No, it doesn't work over here.
Do you see the shadow moving? And the light right there next to it?
You mean the sun? You mean the sun coming through the window on the other side of the staircase?
Dude, we just started. Can you step really hard right in front of that thing I put on the ground?
On demand.
Can you do it again?
On-demand ghost steppies. You know, when it was a little bit, right? When it was a little bit on the vibration stick, I was gonna be like, it's probably just the floors warping because that happens in old houses, right? Like, especially if it's windy outside, you're gonna have a little bit of like a movement in the house. But with it going up even higher, I'm like, that's probably not the floorboard. And I don't know what it could be.
Can you stop doing it?
No, he can't
Can you
stop.
do it again right now? Bro.
Bro.
What?
It pains me that that's our only
Can
way
you do
out.
it right now? Can you do it again?
Someone off camera stepping
Alright,
hard. Could be
can you
someone
try to-
downstairs, like, touching the ceiling as well.
Can you do it 2 times in a row for yes? Can you do that real quick? Can you hit really hard twice?
They're whispering now. Can you do the hokey pokey? Now see, if they
Can you
close
hit-
the door,
alright, so
I'd be like,
once
oh
for yes,
shit,
and
something's
then
happening.
If you can hit it twice for no.
And also, if these ghosts are supposed to be so spooky scary, why is the ghost, like, doing the hokey pokey instead of, like, trying to get them out of the house? You know, it's like, how are we supposed to be scared of these ghosts if they actually want to, like, communicate with us in a mundane way, is my question.
Possible. Can you give me a no? A no?
They're not in the basement.
Bro, what? Alright, so is this SK Pierce? Once for yes, 2 for no.
It's a real scientific device. Many Chinese children died
How
in a
about this? Do the
sweatshop to make
opposite.
it.
Can you do 2 for yes and 1 for no? Is this SK Pierce?
Why would you switch it up like that? What if it's like a 60 IQ ghost, man? These are old people. I'd be like, I'm sick of your shit fucking trying to multiple choice
Sounds like
question.
foreign
I'm not
movie
here to
now.
take a test.
SK, if that's you, can you hit it twice?
Ghost Hunter shows always get more views when they do the yes or no things. They're super heavy on EVPs. What's EVP?
One more time, if it's you. Oh,
That was twice.
They probably have remote control to the light. I feel like instead of a remote control, it's probably someone banging on the ceiling
is there
down there.
anybody else here with you? Can you
Alright,
hit
or not like
twice?
banging, but since it's a vibration, like they can touch it. Electronic voice
One more
femination.
time? Is it just you?
Bellacrix, thank you for the 22-month 3 sub. Why do they assume the ghost speaks English? Because this was a Massachusetts born and
It's nice
bred
to meet
man
you.
who built a chair factory. So it's an English guy, or an English-speaking guy, rather. An American guy.
If you want us to leave, can you hit it twice?
Oh my god, this man got a booty! I feel like a very male YouTuber right now. Bread? How did you say that at the right time?
How about this?
Rumham, thank you for the 2. They're giving the ghost zoomies. Maybe it's a
How
cat
about
ghost.
this? If
Wasn't he Finnish?
can.
No, the
It's-
Finnish guy was I know sorry. He was the guy that went up in flames.
instead of making that noise with that device,
Mr. Ghost, can you grope my boobies? I want to feel your cold ghost hands
hard
cupping
enough.
my tits. I would just...
can you do that?
If I ever do like a haunted house Ouija board stream with Pippa like I've wanted to, I'm going to do nothing but sexually harass the ghost. Cause like I need to know, chat. I've read 2 articles on women leaving their husbands for ghosts, okay? And that's 2 more articles than should exist. And so now I just need to know, what is the prevalence of ghost rape? Is it ghost rape if I'm assaulting them? Will they be more or less likely to put their ghost penis in me if I'm coming on to them? I have to know how this works, chat. Why would the ghost be afraid of the little Chinese vibrato stick? And also, again, we're supposed to be, like, scared of these ghosts. Why would they be complying so much to this? You can kind of hear, like, light taps.
If you touch it too, it'll go
This
up.
guy sounds like he's teaching
Let me
his
show
kid
you.
to box.
You go.
I'd make him eggs and
You hit the
bacon for
top of it,
breakfast
too.
in the morning while our children
go
play in
up.
the garden.
You don't have to just hit the floor. Let me back up for you.
trapped spirits really have anything better to do?
Sounded like scratching on the door.
I'm just saying, right? How come it's always that the spirits are so, like, calm and willing to talk in this, like, really aggravatingly slow manner? Especially if everyone's like, ooh, you have to sign a waiver to come in this house because you might get, hurt. This doesn't seem like a ghost that would hurt you if he's willing to go through all this shit, right? Like, fuck, the DMV is more exciting.
Can you hit that really hard for me? You probably
Can you hit that really hard for me?
don't want it in your house. Can you move it?
They're talking like the ghost is mentally challenged. Yeah, he's dead. He's not a retard. I mean, he could be, but like, you can't just assume that every spirit is a retard. That's kind of racist.
I don't know if I can sit there. I'll sit here on the bed with you.
Nice.
So, I think.
What the fuck was that conversation? Hold on a second. I need to.
I just leave it on the table.
So, I don't know if I can sit there. I'll sit here on the bed with you.
Nice.
That's like porn writing. Like if I had opened up Pornhub and this was the beginning of a gay porno, I would have believed it. Not beating the allegations. I'm gonna sit on the bed with you. Nice. Finally, nice.
So, I think it could have also been just it being a little too sensitive.
I love these
However,
guys.
Did you turn it down one notch or multiple notches?
Oh my god,
couple.
something just grabbed my ass.
If it goes off, you definitely
It
know
was the
something's,
ghost.
like
Triggering it, yeah.
and it wasn't faulty, but
Okay. I want to point out too, while we're investigating in here, and probably a lot of the rooms, that we're by a pretty busy road, so there is a little bit of noise contamination, and you probably.
That's a good point. The Para movie is called Grave Encounters or something, where the ghost started by trolling but ramped up until they tortured the idiot ghost hunter weirdos. The ghost could be lulling them into a false sense of security. Right, they could just be like, haha, look at me, I'm tapping, look at these fucking retards, they have no idea I'm gonna disembowel them hours from now. I could be doing that, you're right.
you want to do me a favor?
You wanna
put
suck
that
my
on
dick?
SK's bed?
Oh.
Where that lady's bed.
Do I want to?
Let's do it together. No, we'll go put it on the bed.
Yeah. Here's a question. While it's still light and I'm still feeling brave, do you want to maybe sit in separate rooms and just listen for a little bit?
I could sit here if you want to sit in SK room. Is that cool?
This
That's cool, as long as I can
conversation
see it.
isn't real, man. At this point, you can only
So should
see
we
it in the
leave this here
context
now?
of a gay
Yeah,
adult
yep,
film.
sitting opposite
They're
rounds.
charging their jerk-off crystals with the forbidden ghost
Just know
energies.
if you talk, it's going to come through both of our mics.
Right. Yeah. Only talk loud enough so we both can hear each other. Don't whisper.
Yeah, whispering's only when we're sitting on the same bed
All right,
together.
So there's this device. There's this thing on the floor that is blinking red. It's harmless. And it pretty much will just show us if you're there.
Why do they have to specify that it's harmless? What? Like, if you're a ghost, I'm sure they know they're ghosts at this point, right? They've been here for a couple hundred years. What could hurt them? I mean, I guess if you brought, like, an old woman with a bunch of seance books and some, like, chalk and some herbs and whatnot, like, maybe you'd get worried as a ghost, but, like, it was like a Chinese electronic. I don't think the Chinese are capable of just, like, zapping the ghosts yet. Maybe we'll get that Temu item in a few years, but, like, how do they know it's harmless to ghosts? I assume you've watched the 80s classic movie Ghostbusters. The ghost killing knife. We just gotta stretch you out a bit before we go in, Mr. Ghost. What the heck? The ghosts have seen Ghostbusters. They know to fear the floor trap device. If ghosts die, do they become alive again? I don't think so. There's probably like a ghost place to go when the ghost dies.
Yo, you hear that?
Dude.
Yeah, that's 100% a car. I'll turn up the volume for you guys because somebody said they can't hear it.
We would love for you to make yourself known. Yo, you hear that?
Dude,
No, it wasn't
Was
a
that
car. I
from
mean,
your
maybe
room?
it was a car door slamming too, because there was like a weird loud
Sounds like
noise.
the hallway.
But then you heard the boo. That's a shitbox Honda, man. That's a shitbox Honda. 1,000% a vehicle engine.
Yeah, wait.
The ghost is doing donuts.
Yo, James.
Yo.
I swear I just heard something in the wall.
Good luck over there. It's nice and cozy in here.
The flamingo man is in the walls again. Ghost
that?
drove off in his car.
What?
You didn't hear that?
What?
It just sounded like two people having a full-on conversation.
Nope, didn't hear shit, baby.
We're still waiting for you to hit that device on the ground.
Yeah, man, stop having
you can hit it
conversations
really
with another
hard
ghost and hit the
and
device. That's what we need.
Make it light up. We'll leave you alone.
What? If they were having a conversation, wouldn't you just be like, oh, I don't want to interrupt your conversation. Please talk louder. I'd like
we
to
know
hear.
somebody moved the camera.
What? I don't like that. I don't like this room. I do not like this room. Take your meds. You're disassociating.
Something about this closet that you were in before is just drawing me, so I wanted to get a shot of it here.
Yeah, I'm in the closet that you were in before. Maybe you need to come back in this closet. Hmm?
You just gave me a heart attack.
I'm just trying to see.
You're gonna have to hold me after you scared me like that. Ew.
All right, so if you hit hard enough, guys, it will light up. So
Maybe we turn it down like 1. Maybe it's just a little too hard.
now, if something move that camera.
If you just like do this.
What camera?
Yeah,
You
no,
can
it
just
can
literally
light up.
tap it. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go sit in. We should be able to hear it.
Go sit in the
Go place it.
prostitute's room. Go
Put
get
it for the camera,
strangled.
man. That's where they...
Look how tall he is. He could hit his head on that door frame. He would be like one of those guys in the spooky house who gets spooked from like his friend jumping out of the closet because he wanted 7 minutes in heaven, and he wasn't looking for that. He was looking for the ghost. He didn't even realize his friend was coming onto him, and he tried to run away. And then he hit his head on the door frame and he got knocked out, and now his friend has to take care of them. But then the ghost starts showing up. I'm making the plot to this gay porno. Kirsche out here trying to make all the himbos gay. I don't want them to be gay. They just keep saying gay things. I can't control what they said 10 days ago. All right, maybe there is a chance. Maybe I can hit up this cute ass himbo. All right, I figured this would be years old. But no, this is recent. This is a recent gay escapade.
refuses to come back to the house 30 years later.
Yeah.
Shoot your shot, Kier. He's from Massachusetts. I'm from Massachusetts. What more do you need?
We got the shovels in here. I'm gonna open a door and there's gonna be like something terrifying falls on me.
Ask to
Well,
collab.
that is pretty close to terrifying.
Why is that in the fucking closet? Why is that there? I like how calmly he said that too. He's like, well, that's pretty close to terrifying. Like, thanks, Hank Hill. What the fuck is that? You like men, he likes men. You have so much in common. I bet if I like looked at this guy's social media, he already has a fiance. Probably one child already. You know, that's just my luck.
What is it?
Halloween decorations.
Hello, my computer. Thank you.
It's a giant clown.
Yeah, that's probably original to the house.
And it was dark in here, I would have gone running.
After reviewing audio, I do believe we missed a faint woman's voice. Headphones for best audio replay. Oh boy, let's fucking go.
Putting a checker on top of it. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, you want to lead the way?
Listen, you've got
I didn't hear it.
brave me
Maybe
for-
maybe they're not ghost hunters. They're actually like slightly sort of clairvoyant. And so they heard my voice watching their video in the future. Maybe that was me. We got some like time travel going on.
until the sun sets, and then you're lucky if I go upstairs.
We're like slightly
All right.
schizophrenic.
This third floor just gives me eerie. I don't know why it's so eerie to me. But
Oh, this is like the room that I said was super creepy with like all the little girl beds. Yeah, this is where the kids from Hard Knock Life live, man. Why? Okay. Both of these doors are kind of fucked up, but one is significantly more fucked up than the other. Why have these doors not been restored like everything else in the house? Good news, he's from Mass. Bad news, he's from P-Town. Oh no. That increases the chance of gay.
The 3rd floor of the S.K. Pierce house.
I like how he actually sounds kind of scared with his inflection. That's kind of cute. Right. He works at the Golden Banana. You shut your whore mouth. He does not work at the Golden Banana. He's not a Golden Banana man moonlighting as a ghost hunter. That's not what he is. This dude is so me. You're surprised he didn't ask the ghost to join his Minecraft server? What do you mean by that? He's 20 years old. I'm a hag. I can't. I'm out here thinking this guy is like, 28 to 30 or so. I'm thinking in my head like, yeah, he looks like he's ex-military. Look at that build. There ain't no way. He's like, he went through military training. He got out. He's got like VA benefits now. Maybe he already has a woman with a kid. Like he looks older. He's kind of cute. And he's just like, hey, yo, what up, ghost? I'm 20. He's ex-high school. Kier's having male-coded fantasies, seeing a random cute person and imagining their entire backstory. Is that male-coded? Is that what men do? Is that not normal for women? Have I played the man in my relationships for so long that I can't have women fantasies anymore? Yes? Oh, fuck.
While you come over here, can you hit that device on the ground?
Can you hit my device? It's not on the ground, but I'd appreciate it.
It won't harm you, I promise.
Good Lord, Kirsche, this guy's a bag of bricks. He's perfect. He's just too young.
Well, I don't know what I should do as my next turn on checkers.
Can you hit the gritty real quick, please, Ghost? This is funny. How do I checkers? He's literally me, for real, for real? Ikran, hey, thank you for the gift sub to the bag, man. Thank you.
I know a lot of you nannies and maids and butlers help people out here.
Austin, that's racist. Bag, she's sexually harassing a 20-year-old boy through her computer screen.
We changed tone. I feel like it's...
Kirsche, another chatter found his Instagram. He's hugging all his gym... Chat, stop looking up more information on this YouTuber!
Quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah. But when... I don't know if it's because we're not, like, interacting with each other.
Yeah, bro, I think we might need to get naked and rub our dicks together. Then the ghost will come talk to us.
I wonder if it's because the spirits that are interacting with us are not the ones that like to come in here, so they don't like the fact that people are in here.
I'm fucking crying, chat.
I give you full permission to come in here.
I give you full permission to come.
I want you guys to come in here.
I want you to come.
I want to have a conversation.
I like it when my men talk to me during intercourse.
If you feel like you cannot come in here, can you hit that device on the ground really hard?
I can't fucking see.
Things that have happened here.
Right.
Oh, God.
I almost wonder maybe if we sit in the little room that the two female servants used to be in, the nannies.
Yeah, the two female servants had to sit in the little room together. We could pretend to be the female servants and sit in the little room together. You might have to sit on my lap, but that's okay. The chair can hold both our weights at the same time. I already tested it earlier.
We're coming in.
Don't ask for permission, ask forgiveness.
Oh, this man is Pippa! We're just gonna go into this woman's room. Don't ask the woman for permission, ask for forgiveness. That's rape, sir. It's you and Pippa, but male and young. This is us after our fucking Dead Space 3 stream. After we were done calling each other candy asses and that our fathers were gay. This is us all grown up, all right?
All right. If you can hit the ground really hard, that thing will light up.
That chair is very unstable.
How about we go to the corners?
Oh, sorry. I thought I tested the chair for both of our weights, but unfortunately it seems a little bit unstable. We'll have to sit on the bed together, I guess.
See if somebody wants to come in here.
Does somebody want to come?
Let's see. Maybe if I hit hard enough here. Hold on. Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, that's me an audible hit.
Yeah, you have to hit hard.
Now they're testing the bed for sturdiness. Like, what? Please. Please, like, it's too easy.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure because I don't want to step and it go off. And
right.
You see how I just stomped and it went off? Could you try that? Could you jump?
Hitting it hard, gay. Aniki would be proud. This isn't real. This doesn't feel like I'm watching a real video. I agree. I don't know what's happening anymore.
I know people have had this door shut on them. Could you push that door shut?
Please shut the door. We're watching schizophrenia. I like it.
We would love to witness what other people have too. I know some people might be scared, but we want to see it. That's what my first boyfriend said to me too. Oh God. Oh God, the cancer rays just come for me. I'm trying so hard to compose myself, Chad. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Oh, I can't breathe. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right, hold on. I'm gonna try to drink water without choking. Hold on. Okay. Calm down. I'm trying. That fucking took me out. How is this video real? How are these people real? She's literally sneezing. My sides have left the galaxy. Can we watch it again? Oh man, okay. Yeah, I think I could replay that. I think I can replay what he said. Oh my good lord. Are you okay? I don't mean physically, but mentally. No, I'm not okay mentally anymore. I think this is my favorite
thing I've ever watched. Can she handle a second time? That's what this guy's gonna say in about 5 minutes. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. Everything's okay. 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 I can see. I can see. She's gone. I'm so fucking gone, dude. I cannot believe this is a real video. All right. The fuck was that noise? Me slapping my cheeks. Oh god. Oh. The cancer aids. Don't take me yet. Anti-federalist pain. Thank you for the 5. Foxy laughing is good for us. Maybe not so much for her. Oh boy. I'm gonna hit play, chat. Oh wait, hold on. My eye, it's twitching. Oh god. Oh god. I'm trying my best to see. Okay. Here we go. Let's replay that fantastic fucking moment.
We would love to witness what other people have too. I know some people might be scared, but we want to see it. Was this the room of the 16-year-old that was murdered here at the house? If it's you, can you knock?
Please, 16-year-old girl, knock on my door.
Or say something. If you would like to make yourself known and talk to us.
It's so genuinely badly phrased. It is. It is. Oh my god.
Don't worry about anybody in the house. We'll protect you.
What?
I don't want to say I've never seen anything, but like I've been to a few locations.
Bro, how are you going to protect a ghost?
Experience.
Yeah.
What people experience, like that
with your own
full
eyes,
body, just like you're standing at the other side of the hall, just seeing something standing there watching you.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Discord kittens aren't good enough for me. I need the 200-year-old, eternally 16-year-old girls.
one of you make yourself seen right now? Please?
Yeah, it's like ruffling.
I don't hear the
I can't tell if
ruffling.
it's coming from like the stairwell or that room.
I don't
Come
hear
closer.
the ruffling.
Do you like when people come visit?
There's that ghost car again, chat. Imagine watching this video if it wasn't through the IR camera. It would look ridiculous. It would. It would look so silly because it's daytime.
You're not making yourself known, so we're gonna have to go to a different room. We'll leave you alone. James, what's that behind you? I'm just kidding.
You just activated my fight or flight.
And you flighted.
You activated my I'm upset you didn't get in the closet with me earlier card. Look at that thing. It's flashing. It's like a disco
we have
ball.
that right there.
I think even if we don't play with this, I think we leave this door open.
What?
I don't know why.
Why would you phrase it like that? What do you... He's talking about the closet where, like, the little boy got pushed out of it by the ghost. But why would he phrase it as, even if we don't play with this, the closet?
It's calling me.
We're not even doing phrasing anymore. The closet is calling him, chat. Oh, I see. Okay, no, this is a dress stand. But, like, it's hard to pause because of the graininess of the camera. But, like, the dress next to it, it definitely doesn't look like it's as full of a dress stand as the one next to it. The one, like, really behind the door. I don't know. It looks creepier for some reason to me.
This place is cool, though.
It is cool. It's a very pretty
Beautiful.
house.
Gorgeous.
I feel like, though, if I were to live in this home, I would be scared. 'Cause
Yes.
It's just so big.
Oh,
It is.
I don't know.
why would you be scared of it? Because it's big. That's not why it's scary. Is he secretly trying to tell his friend something? He's like, I don't know, man. I'd be really scared. It's so big. Now get in the closet.
It's a lot of work, and especially for the maids and
That's racist.
nannies and butlers here at the house. You guys definitely had a hard job, and I really respect that.
I don't have a racist cookie jar that I bought at an antique sale.
If it's one of you guys here, can you make yourself known? I don't know why. I just don't like my back turned to this thing.
Yeah, I know. Feels like you're gonna get pulled into it.
Yeah, it
What?
feels like somebody's gonna grab me.
Now, I would hold you and keep you safe in the closet. Don't worry about turning your back to it. Ghost Hunter double entendre. Yeah, dude.
What do you think of all the changes that have been done since you've been here?
Tell us your ghostly opinion on the reconstruction and restoration of this building. Oh, this is the perfect shot. Look how cool this is. Both of them are perfectly framed in each one of those side mirrors. This is a thumbnail, man. This is a perfect video shot. I can only imagine how cool they felt when they lined this up.
Bro. What? Sounds like there's something over there.
In the bathroom?
Over there, yeah. Not like in the bathroom, but around the corner.
Yeah, shut the bathroom door when you're shitting ghost.
You hear that? Yeah. Let's go this way.
Mr. Ghost, I know that you used to be the chair matron of this town. You were the chair baron. It was a wonderful life you lived. How do you feel that a black man was elected president of the United States? There's no cock like ghost cock. You don't have a wall cock. I was assuming like it's an intercom, right? But I didn't see an intercom on the wall. And then he grabbed it like he was holding like one of those old telephone things. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking into?
Or were you trying to save him because it used to be the dumbwaiter and you thought he was gonna fall?
Little boys love trying to kill themselves in dumbwaiters, after all. They're not a meal for the person of the house.
Pushed an 8-year-old boy.
Did that used to be a dumbwaiter? It looks kind of big, but I mean, I guess it could have been one.
But if you can hit that thing on the ground and signal that you thought he was in danger and let us know it was just a mistake.
Was it a mistake that you pushed that little boy, or are you a pedophile ghost? Because we could make a YouTube video about you, Mr. Pedophile Ghost. Those are really popular right now. People love pedophile hunters. I like that 18-year-old who was dating a 16-year-old. What a pedophile. Everyone loved that video, watching him get beat up. We'll beat you up, pedophile ghost. We can put you on blast on Twitter, pedo ghost canceled. He's in danger. The ghost needs an adult. Look at that spooky flare from that camera. Pedo Ghost Hunter's new reality show. She was a 300-year-old, 16-year-old girl, you sick fuck!
Where was that?
I don't even know. It's so hard to tell.
I know, it just like resonates throughout the whole building.
Did you hear that?
No.
It sounded like a girl's voice.
What? Replay!
Resonates throughout the whole building.
Replay!
Resonates throughout the whole building.
Did you hear that?
No.
It sounded like a girl's voice.
It was like a squeak, but it didn't sound like a voice.
Hello?
Where are her
Can you come
organs?
talk to us? We're friendly.
A little too friendly.
We're super friendly.
Don't say that! What the
Yes, I wish you were here. Bro.
Hello, Mr. Chair Ghost. What do you think of women's sports? Now it's time to investigate alone! Ooh, chat, we get alone time with the himbo ghost hunter. It's so cold
Alright,
in the
so what are you
closet,
making me
come
do?
warm me up. Wait, this isn't alone? This is discount Walter White!
Where they found a young girl's bones.
Is that why there's the like crime rap on the walls? Someone's gonna go like fucking. You don't want to get blood on that. It'll be too hard to clean. You can just take the plastic wrap off after. Walter Beige.
In this pit right here. And I'm gonna have you stand in this room and try to make contact. There's also a lot of different claims of, and a woman in the window.
Tall woman, too.
They call it a floating woman.
Oh, he about to get a mommy dummy like that vampirist lady in Resident Evil 8? Jesse, we need to hunt for ghosts, Jesse!
There's also a picture
Who the
of
fuck
what
is this guy?
looked to be a short man where, yep, right there
Well, that's just rude.
in that doorway. So this is gonna be pretty fun.
So, this device here is a tracer unit.
Why is there so much plastic wrap all over everything? That really makes me that's like the most uncomfortable thing this whole time. That just makes me feel like they're trying to prevent blood splatter from getting on things. Everything wrapped in plastic. He's about to do an American Psycho.
When it's turned on, that'll happen. It'll check itself.
Oh, that's so cute.
Okay? And
Look at
then
this
if
other
something
Chinese
breaks
item, chat. What does it
motion,
do?
It'll light up in that area.
Huh.
Should we give him a walkie-talkie?
We'll give them another excuse to keep on contacting us.
Well,
It's like a spike strip, but for ghosts.
that would be prevent him from running up the stairs every time something happens too.
If he runs up the stairs, put him in the car,
Crimbus
take him home,
lights.
he's not coming back.
Okay.
It's the truth. Put him in the car, take him home, he's not coming back.
Okay.
I don't... I couldn't really understand what they were saying, but I heard he's not coming back, and then this guy gives like a cheeky frown to the camera. I think we found out why there's plastic on those windows, chat.
It's the truth.
You know,
All right. So,
I don't remember this on Ghost Hunters.
this device works phenomenal for me and Jim.
You hear that?
Yeah, who got the dots projector? We need the dots in the room.
Heat scraping up concrete.
Hello. Hello,
Is anybody
spooky
in here with me?
midgets. Spooky midgets, are you sad you didn't get to work with Willy Wonka?
Is anybody down here? My name's Austin Hawes.
You can't just dox your full name to the ghosts like that, man! What are you doing? Ghost doxing.
This thing on the ground, if you step over it, it's gonna show. It's gonna show me you did.
Is that a threat, or are you trying to encourage them to do so? His inflection is just
I know
so
there was
fucking
a
weird whenever he says anything.
16-year-old girl that.
What? Why is he so fixated?
Hello?
Hello.
Can you go hit that bell?
Wait, the bell has something plugged into it. Why? Why does...
Oh,
I don't trust it!
okay.
The bell has something plugged into it. You wouldn't need something plugged into a bell for it to go jingle dingle ding. That makes me suspicious. Remote controlled bell.
Thank you for being here. Can you,
Thank you for coming on my podcast, Mr. and or Mrs. Ghost. I don't want to misgender you in current year. Can you let me know what your pronouns are, please?
that thing off one more time if you're the 16-year-old? Jesus.
It's not the 16-year-old. Unlucky. We'll get him next. Oh!
Jesus. That is scary. Oh, and that thing just went off.
Never
Okay.
mind. We got him, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, I'm still kind of new to this paranormal. And talking to...
Sorry, I'm kind of new to this. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to do it? I just, you know, I don't know what I'm doing here.
people from the past life. My family's been doing it for a very long time.
Chad, he comes from a long line of ghost hunters. He's got the phantasmic in his blood. Maybe his great-grandfather was a vampire hunter. I love this man. I love this man so much. My pronouns were was, when.
I bring nothing but respect to you guys. Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus is right. What do you mean, you guys? Stop giving off the male feminist energy, all right? Okay, what is this?
Choo-choo train.
Yeah, I'm not a racist. I have respect for you people. His mom was a ghost that his father hunted.
Turn it off and then turn it back on like a quarter or a third of the way.
Oh.
Have you tried turning it off and on again? Sometimes we need to tech support the ghost bell.
Okay. I went to go do it and it stopped. Is that you that keeps doing it?
Doing it.
Thank you for making me know you're here.
This guy's ability to make sentences is so goofy, and it's my favorite thing. It feels like talking to an empty chat. This is just me when I get off stream. I go and stand in a corner, and I'm like, hey chat, what should I have for dinner? Should I make some more pretzel stick? Nah, we want those like square pillows with the cheese inside, don't we? Yeah, those are nice. They feel nice, chat. Do you actually do that? Don't question my reality.
Can you make that thing ding again?
Make my thing ding. My camera stopped recording weirdly, but right after the bell went crazy again.
Anything happening?
Yeah, a lot.
Ugh.
Yeah, I like after I walked you, I like came back and then.
I really don't like how there's plastic all over everything. Again, that is the most disconcerting thing about this whole room.
I was like, oh, thank you guys for making yourself known, and it just went.
He just like me!
If anybody's down here, can you make yourself known?
Ghost burr.
I think just the
goes
stuff I'm catching
binty?
down here is crazy alone. This place is truly the most active place I've ever been in my life.
That's true. This place is pumping.
My name's Austin.
Hi, Austin.
If you can make yourself known by stepping in front of this thing on the floor, it'd mean a lot.
It'd mean a lot if you could ding my thing again, please.
This place is scary.
I agree with that. Austin sounds a lot like autism. He's my little autistic Austin, my AA. Austin's Anonymous. Your autism helps. I'm so sorry. Sometimes when I read things about people's names, my brain just goes a little crazy, okay, right? Like... Oh, there's a light outside. Spooky. Where'd
Can
the
you do
bell
that for
go?
me?
That's a good question. Where did the bell go? Bring back the nippler.
Nice.
I didn't even notice that he
Sound like
cut.
the one next to me.
Cause like if the ghost did something with the bell, he would have mentioned it. So where's the cut? I guess like maybe when the camera stopped recording weirdly for some reason and the bell went crazy, maybe he like called the other guys in and was like, just take your bell. Just take your bell. It's malfunctioning. Next time we need to get a regular bell, not an electric bell that's plugged in, okay? I think this is fake. You shut your whore mouth. This is enjoyable.
Alright, I'm just gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, you gotta make sure to wrap it up like the rest of this room is wrapped up.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my investigation at S.K. Pierce Mansion in Gardner, Massachusetts. We caught some crazy stuff during the walkthrough.
I don't think we did, but it was still
investigation when I
enjoyable.
was by myself in the basement. JV, my dad, James, and I, we had a blast.
Oh, his
It was
dad
just
was there.
Crazy all night. So hopefully you enjoyed.
Do you think his dad was the other random guy or his dad was Walter White? I don't know which one is like the lineage of ghost hunters. I couldn't tell.
Hit that like and subscribe button, and on to the next.
Man, that's so fucking wholesome. Going ghost hunting with your dad? That's a... I know my mom is a ghost hunter. Would my dad ever go ghost hunting with me? Dad, would you ever go to a haunted mansion and hunt ghosts with me? Question mark. My dad better say yes. He better say yes or he hates me. Fuck no would be my guess. Watch her dad tell her to find a husband to take her. What are you talking? Yeah, the response is probably going to be some variation of what? Go ask your mother. A shout out to that 16-year-old girl who died. I wish you would have revealed yourself to us. I wish you would have come, but like, it's okay. It's okay. We'll get you next time in the nicest way possible. You know, we're safe. We're super friendly.